Good Tuesday afternoon, and meteorologist Caitlin McGrath. Another really nice day across the region. Bright blue skies, very little, if any, cloud cover as we head throughout the afternoon with temperatures that will make it back into the mid to low 80s, but with very low humidity, it still feels really nice and refreshing for any outdoor plans. Now, as we head throughout the evening hours, once the sun sets, shortly after 7 o'clock, temperatures will drop into the 70s. We'll stay a little bit cooler than we were last night under clear skies with a low temperature of 64 degrees in D.C., waking up in the low 60s in southern Maryland as well. 56 in Frederick, 56 in Front Royal as well, 58 as you're getting out the door early on Wednesday in Leesburg, 59 down into Fredericksburg. Now, if you're looking to get outside for your Wednesday forecast, maybe you join us at Reston Town Center. We have yet another WUSA 9 Recycle Day. We're collecting old electronics and properly shredding paper. We'll be out there from 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. If you're coming out in the morning, temperatures will already be in the mid to low 70s by the time the event gets underway at 10 a.m. Back in the 80s by lunchtime and upper 80s by the time we're wrapping things up around 6 o'clock in the evening. We hope to see you there. More details on both our app and our website. Now, as we look ahead towards Thursday, it's a day of transition. We'll wake up. This is 7 a.m. on Futurecast to mostly cloudy skies. And as we head throughout the afternoon, clouds will hang tough. Really not a lot of sunshine, if any, on Thursday, but it also looks mainly dry. We have a cold front sweeping through later in the evening. That could trigger a shower or two, but this is right around 2 p.m. You can see any rain is very scattered, very light. It's just mostly cloudy and a bit cooler as we look ahead toward Thursday. Temperatures will top off in the upper 70s and low 80s. That's really where we should be for this time in September, but coming off of a mild and warm stretch, it will feel a little bit cooler. We'll keep the chance for an isolated shower in the forecast through about 4 or 5 o'clock, but then later in the evening, this is 7 p.m., showers and clouds well off to our south and east. Skies will clear, the wind will start to pick up, and temperatures will drop very quickly as we head through the overnight hours, starting the day off on Friday in the 40s and 50s and only climbing into the low 70s. So if you do like the warmer weather, get outside today or tomorrow. Thursday, not a bad day by any means, mostly cloudy and a bit cooler with temperatures in the low 80s, but much chillier by the time we get to Friday and the start of the weekend. High temperatures only in the low 70s. And as we look ahead through the extended forecast, we are briefly warmer on Sunday, 81 degrees, which is pretty much on average, a few degrees above normal for this time in September. But then as we head through the last week of September, temperatures feeling very fall-like in the mid to low 70s. That'll do it for high temperatures as we look ahead towards next week. We, of course, are keeping an eye on major Hurricane Fiona, now a Category 3 storm with sustained winds of 115 miles per hour, moving to the northwest around 9 miles per hour, and it is expected to strengthen as we head through the next several days. So hurricane warnings, tropical storm warnings in effect for Turks and Caicos and parts of the Bahamas. And then it passes just to the west of Bermuda. The good news is there's a little bit more of a jog west, which is a good thing for the island of Bermuda, but we'll be keeping a close eye on that storm, and then eventually it heads into the Maritimes as a Category 2 storm before weakening over the weekend. We have a really extensive look at the tropics also on our app and website. You can get all of the details here, but it's not just Fiona we're watching. We also have Tropical Depression 8, which will likely become Gaston. This is really no threat to land. It will move off to the north and east out to sea, but this storm with a 70% chance of development, we're watching carefully. This will likely become Hermine, and that looks to move into parts of Cuba and the Caribbean, eventually into the Gulf. So a much greater potential for impact with that storm that we're continuing to watch development. But again, much more extensive look at the tropics also on our app and website. A look at the 7-day forecast shows our nice quiet stretch of weather continues for the next several days. Next best chance for rain really not until Monday. So fall officially begins on Thursday. Perfectly timed so because by Friday it really feels like fall, but the autumnal equinox is at 9:04 Thursday night, and by Friday temperatures will be so much cooler, but the weekend really looks fantastic. Slightly cooler for Saturday. Sunday high temperatures back in the low 80s with Commanders game, so if you're heading out, looks really nice for the game. We'll watch the chance for more substantial rain on Monday. Looks like we could see those off and on showers throughout the day as we look ahead to next week.